A's Extra.
Back at Veterans Field for the Anglers Extra pregame show, Chatham and Harwich set to face off in Game 1 of the East Division Series here in 2019. It's time for the Manager Show. Josh Schaefer, joined by Anglers manager Tom Holliday. Coach, you end this regular season. Last night you get to see some position players pitch, and today you get your pitching staff back to face off with the Harwich Mariners. How does it feel going into Game 1?
Well, I feel, it's like as agitated as I was and am about playing last night, it doesn't matter. It's not about me, and what it is about is we've been here 8 weeks, and this is what you came here to do, you came here to get better as a player, okay? And then as a team, when you decide that you want to be a team, then you try to win. So this ball club has won. They won the right to be in a one hole, and tonight we have our top of our rotation, or the rotation that we still have, and we like it, and we like where we're at. And last night was unnecessary. We wasted a lot of energy last night. Maybe not as much as normal, but we still wasted a lot of energy last night. And it's one of those games I'm not going to forget, because you get into a really good groove, really good high. The game before you win the league, the kids find that energy again. They're running around the field, and you think, good. They still got enough to play the playoffs. And then last night turns into a cow walk, and then you have an umpire that decides that he doesn't care about it having no bearing, so he decides to tighten up strike zone instead of loosening up strike zone, and everything you talk about how to play a getaway game, or just went down the tubes. So. I'm glad that's over. You live and learn, and I learned last night that, quite frankly, either fight for where they position these makeup games or play them, and if they don't mean anything, in the future, turn the lights on or turn the sprinklers on.
So how do you shake that off heading into the playoffs?
You just ignore it. It doesn't do any good to talk about it. What are you going to do? Stand around and get negative? Today's the first day of the playoffs. Whether we have the energy or not, my guys, I guarantee you, will give us 100%. And if 100% is only really 80% of what they got left, I'm going to take it, and I'm going to live with it, and whatever happens, happens. It's, like I said, this should be the best baseball in Cape Cod right now, starting tonight. Everybody should be at their best. Nobody should have played baseball yesterday. Nobody. Even the day before, there shouldn't have been a baseball game. Everybody should have been rested and ready to go so that you can see the best that Cape Cod has to offer. And playing baseball last night and putting pitchers in to run and stuff like that, I got to save energy. I got like 14 guys, and of which 4 of them couldn't even play last night, in order to play tonight. So, hey, that's over, done with. You deal with the other repercussions in the future. It's like somebody said, if you don't like it, don't do it. Well, that'll be a consideration.
Well, we got to see Aaron Polensky make his first Cape Cod Baseball League start last night. Tonight he bats in the 2-hole for your team and bats as the designated hitter. Why did you slide Polensky in as the number 2 hitter tonight?
Well, because I've liked everything about him since the minute he got here, and we need a little spark. We have 2 or 3 guys right now that aren't going good. Last night was supposed to be designed to get some at bats to go up there and try to build some momentum going in, and a couple guys went further back. They didn't find their swings. They actually had bad nights, and he's just such a competitive guy, and his intensity is what I'm about. Sometimes you fall into that. I wish I'd have fell into it 7 weeks ago, but he's my kind of guy, and Nebraska has done a great job at him, but I like what he brings. I'm going to play him, and my bench is still good. The guys have a lot of at bats. There's a guy on this team that can complain about number of at bats or anything. And right now, you manage the game to win. And when I sat down this afternoon and said, I'm going to go with my best 9 guys now. Okay, so who are they? And every time we've played these guys for 3 or 4 times, there's been a monkey around job with our, who they're going to pitch, and then trying to, go lefty, righty, a starter goes 1 inning and all that stuff. So with that aside, I said, I don't care. I don't care what they do. I'm going to play my best 9 guys. So, and he's one of those best 9 guys right now. And if somebody's bruised, if they're ego's bruised a little bit, they'll get a shot. They'll get a shot in the next 48 to 72 hours to impact the game. And, if you want to impact it, you do it. If you don't, you don't. So he's one of the 9 guys.
Well, Coach, no secret who the Mariners are starting tonight. It's the right-hander from Kansas State, Connor McCullough. For the Anglers, the right-hander from Miami, Dan Fetterman. Coach, playoffs are finally here. Good luck today against Harwich.
Good. I'll take the luck. And by the way, I found a quarter.
You found a quarter? That's pretty good.
I don't know what it is about quarters. Maybe people in Chatham just don't have any respect for quarters, but I just found that. Problem is,
what does it say on
up. It wasn't heads up.
Oh, it wasn't heads up?
No. So I'm thinking about putting it right back where I found it.
Well, it's a Washington State quarter. So maybe if that means anything, it'll bring the Anglers some luck tonight.
Or we'll use it to go get some Skittles.
Or we'll go get some Skittles because we know Tom Holliday likes those too. Well, Cooper Boardman kind of likes Skittles too. He mentioned that a little bit earlier this season against Bourne. We'll see what's going on with Cooper now as the Anglers Extra pregame show continues.